Hey there, designers! Welcome back to our channel. And today we're going to create a stunning modern flyer design that will grab attention and leave a lasting impression. Whether you're promoting a business, event, or service, a well designed flyer is essential. Before I provide you the step by step process on how to create or how to design a modern flyer in a Microsoft Word, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more design tutorials and tips. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss any videos and like this videos if you find it helpful. So let's dive in and explore the benefits of modern flyer design and how to create one that stands out. Okay, so why do you need a modern flyer design? Here are the few benefits. So it increases brand visibility and recognition, effective communication of your message, stand out from the competition, tangible marketing material that people can hold on to, and of course, cost effective way to promote your business or event. A modern flyer design can make all the difference in capturing your audience's attention and driving results. So let's talk about what makes a flyer design modern. So modern flyer design is all about the clean lines, minimalism, and bold typography. So here are the some key principles to keep in mind. The flyer should be simple and concise messaging. It has the high quality visuals and imagery, bold and creative typography, strategic use of color and white space, and of course, it also has clear call to action. So let's see how we can apply these principles to create a stunning modern flyer design. So now it's time to get creative. Let's design a modern flyer using Microsoft Word. We will cover setting up the document and layout, choosing a color scheme and typography, adding high quality visuals and imagery, and creating a clear and concise message. Actually, I have an example here. This is just a very simple example because we are going to use this as reference. But if you are going to notice, it is very simple and it has a concise message on the service that you would like to provide. You will also notice the typography. It is actually in bold and creative, and it has all of the information needed. So we will go ahead and cover this on the step by step procedure that I am going to show you. So please follow along as we design a modern flyer that grabs attention and drives results. So there are actually some tips and variations to take your modern flyer design to the next level. First, of course, you need to experiment with different shapes and layouts, and we can explore Microsoft Word for that. We can also use textures and patterns to add depth, and we can also add a sense of movement and energy, or we can also use negative space to create visual interest, and we can create a series of flyers, of course, that you can use for your services, events, or any types of promotion. So here, let's go ahead and start. What we are going to do first is, of course, we are going to set up our document. So let's go to File and open a new document. Sorry, a new document rather. And there you go. We have it here. So the first one that we needed to right here on top is actually the title of the service, which is Dog Walker. And to make it more engaging, let us use a question just like this one. So let's just write it on top. You just have to highlight it for us to change the font size. So it doesn't have, let us change this one into, okay. Then let's put it in the middle. Just click this Control E icon here. And then on the next one, as you can see, this is very eye-catching. So it needs to be a little bit big and a little bit bold. So let's go ahead and do that. Doc Walker. So right here, all you need to do is to change the font style as well. So it needs to be bold. Try this one. And then I suggest to put it in the middle and then apply font color. You can make it a little bit more or a little bit bigger. Let's try 60. And there you go. So one of the components is very important. Of course, if you have the title, you must have as well the picture. So in the picture, you can either go here and click insert and then you go to picture. You can either click on device if you have something saved on your computer, or you can go to online and search here. Let us see if we can see anything. So you can choose from the picture here. There you go. There are lots of pictures that you can choose from. But what I'm going to do is let me just use the one that was used here. You should ensure that the color is consistent. Okay, so let's move it. And then once you have all the pictures here, what you can do, since we started it coloring with blue, then you can use the shape format tab here. And then we can actually adjust the shape fill. So let us use this one. You can actually use this one too. Like for example, you can color it blue and anything like that. Okay, but let's just use this one. Okay, so and then let us use another. So as you can see, there you go. So there must be some relation on the color. So it doesn't need to be different colors. So like this would work. We can also change this color a little bit darker to be to emphasize. Then let's try. You can also play with this one. Just you can either put some color. So this is actually the highlight. That is if you want to have a highlight. If not, then it's okay. So as you can see, there you go. So there must be a relation on the color. So this is a family of blue color. Then right after that, as you can see here, there must be this tagline. So how are we going to do that? So what we use there is we will utilize the insert tab and then we will use these shapes and use this one. And then let's create here a shape. And then let's just adjust the handle right here. And then you can actually change the color of this shape as well. Just click on the shape format and there's a shape styles group will appear. So you can utilize this. Let us try. Let us use a contrasting color. Then from here, you can actually put the text. So let's just use the one from the reference. So once you have written here, then you can highlight it. Once you highlight it, you can go to home and you can choose the font here. So let us use, let's try this one. And then you can also choose the size. There you go. So we now have the title of the service that you are offering. We also have the picture for visual. We also have the tagline to keep your dog happy. So, what is the next part? The next is, of course, you need to input all of the details that is needed, like for example how much it is per hour, what date, where you will be, uh where can you be contacted, whether phone or email address, and below if you have, like for example, a website, then you can do that as well. So let us create this part. How are we going to create this part? Let's go back here. So just the same, we are going to utilize insert tab and then shapes again. And then we will use this rectangle here. Then we will create a rectangle. There you go. So from here, let us change the color. So just like what I said, it should be related to this one. It doesn't need to be the same, but at least on the same family color. So let us create this one, which is a little bit lighter. And then if we go back to the example, it has this information. So for it to be more noticeable, or it will catch the attention of the person who will receive your flyer. So what we can do is to go to insert tab once again, and then we click on text box. And then that's what we are going to use. So we can stretch it. Just stretch it like this. Then let us change the color. There you go. So from here, you can actually write the information. So it says here the dollar and of course when they can avail the service. So let us go back to home and put it in the middle, and then let us just adjust it as well. There you go. Then we can bold it. You can actually change this too. This is actually up to you. What I what you can do is just explore Microsoft Word, and you will be able to see all of these design. So now we have the information on how much it would be. Like for example, it is $5 per hour, and then it is available during Monday through Saturday. Now, how can a person who receive your flyer will be able to contact you? That's why it is very important to add your contact details, such as your phone number as well as your email address. So right here we have this information. So let us put this one. Go back here. What we are going to do is we're going to insert another text box, and then let us move it here. There you go. So any information that you would like to put here is possible. So let's just delete it. And then like for example, let's just copy the information here and let's just paste it here. Then of course, for the color to appear and for this border to be removed, all you need to do is to click on this drop down arrow and you just have to choose a transparent. And as you can see, it is there already. Then the next part is, if we go back to the example, it has the contact details on this format. We can also do that. All we need to do is to utilize shapes. So you have to insert and then shape, and then let us use this one. And there you go. All I need to do is what I do is I just press Control C to copy and then Control V. Then I'll just put it here. We can adjust this and this one there. So you now have it. So what I do is I'll just click this one as well and then Control C, then Control V. That is to duplicate the shape. Then let us just adjust it. Once you adjusted it, you can do Control C again and then Control V and just move it on the other side. So right here, we can type in call and then right here we can email. So let us just highlight it, then go back to home for us to choose the font style. You can also adjust the, okay, and let us do the same here. There you go. So you can highlight this shape and we can format that as well. So for us to do that, you just have to click on it. You click on shape format, and then we can change the color. So let us try. Let us try this one. Let's change the color. Okay, I'm just choosing the one is a bit related to it. There. Then let's do the same. There you go. Then right here, we will be using a more darker color. Let's make it a little bit lighter because this is too. There you go. And then, okay. Then let us add the number here. Like for example, this is your phone number. Just highlight it. Go to home again and you can adjust the size here. Same with the font style. And then, sorry for that. For you to go back or to undo, you can click on Control Z from your keyboard. Then right here, like for example, dog walking service at example.com. Then you can just simply highlight it Then go back to Home tab and Font Group. And then you can adjust it. There you go. Now, as you can see, you now have the service title. It has the picture, it has the tagline, it has the amount and the days when it is available. Then you can put something here like explaining what you usually do. That's fine. And then at the bottom, you can actually add your email address, or sorry, your website if you have any. And then let's just insert a box here so we can add the website. And then, like for example, it is www.example.com. Highlight it, then you go back to home, and then you just have to adjust. Okay. Then you press Control E from your keyboard for it to be in the center. Then once you're done with that, you can go to shape format. Then you can go to shape styles and click this drop down arrow. Once you click on that, you just have to click this. And there you go. So how do you find it? So for the color, you've noticed that these are all blue, and that is fine because they are related to each other, family of blue. You can either do this style as well if you like. But of course, for you to design your modern template, you just have to be mindful on how it looks like. It should be eye catching as well. And all of the information, once the person received it, they already have the information that they're supposed to ask you. And then it's very important for you to put your contact number there so that if they're going to avail your service, they know where and how. So now, how are we going to save this? If, like, for example, in the future, you will be using this template for a certain service, just to advise to let you know that, of course, if, like, for example, you will be using a different or another service aside from this one, then you can just simply, delete this and change. Like, for example, it's for the event, or there is a concert, or it could be an election day, or you will be promoting a business or a product. You can always change this. And of course, for the picture, you can always remove this. All you need to do is to click this one and then just click delete. And then you just need to enter a new picture here. Then this one, you can just simply delete it and then write something that you need to put on. Same here. You can actually use this for a different information, not necessarily like this one. You can either put here the address. If, like, for example, it's an event, then you can put the address here. And then just the same, you can put here the number and then the email address where they can reach you. So how are we going to save this template? All we need to do is to go to File, go to Save As, and then Browse. And then let's try this one. Instead of Word document, all you need is to save it as Word template. So let's put here modern flyer design, and then you just have to click save. So if, like, for example, in the future you would like to use this template, all you need to do is to go to File, you go to Open, oh sorry, go to New, and then here Personal, not Office, because Office, it means that it's in the Microsoft Word itself. But for Personal, those are the template that you save. You were the one who created it and you would like to use it. So as you can see here, it has been saved here. So it is here. It is this one, modern flyer design. So if you click it, there you go. This is not the one that we used because it says here the title page is already document 6. So let's go back to the one that we saved, which is this one. So I'm going to save this as well as a normal Word document. Go to File and then click Save As and then Browse. And then you can actually add it on which folder you want. So there you go. Then you just have to click on Save. And that's it. You now have the skills and the knowledge to create a stunning mother flyer design. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and comment below. What would you like to see in our next video? Let us know. So thanks again for watching, and we will see you in the next video.